speaker, Coral Estefania Alonso Garcia, who's graduating from the Doctor of Nursing and Advanced Practice program to share remarks with classmates and fellow graduates.
Buenos días. Good morning, Dean, distinguished faculty, honored guests, families, friends, and my fellow graduates of the Johns Hopkins University School of Nursing. My name is Coral Estefania Alonso Garcia. And as you might have guessed from that accent, I am not originally from here. I was born and raised in Mexico when my journey first began. Long before nursing school, long before clinical rotations and simulation labs, I was a young athlete, learning about discipline, endurance, and perseverance. Sports taught me how to fall and get back up. They taught me how to push what felt comfortable. At the time, I did not realize those lessons would prepare me for something far greater than competition. They would prepare me for an immigration journey and for higher education in a new country. When I immigrated to the United States, I stepped into a world filled with opportunity, but also uncertainty. I had dreams, but I also had doubts. I had ambition, but I also faced language barriers, cultural adjustments, and moments of deep self-questioning. Immigration teaches you resilience in ways no textbook ever could. It teaches you how to navigate systems that were not built with you in mind. It teaches you how to advocate for yourself before you feel ready. And it teaches you that belonging is something you sometimes must claim. Choosing nursing was deeply personal. I saw how vulnerable families can feel within complex healthcare systems. I saw how language difference can silence important questions. I saw how culture can either be honored or overlooked. Those experiences shaped my commitment not only to clinical excellence, but to equity and compassion. Arriving at Johns Hopkins was both an honor and a challenge. Like many of you, I wonder if I truly belong in rooms filled with such brilliance and talent. Yet, this institution did what it does best. It pushed us to grow. Across our MSN Entry to Nursing, MSN Specialty, DMP, PhD, and postdegree certificate programs, we were trained to think critically, practice ethically, and lead boldly. We learned to interpret data, implement evidence-based practice, and design solutions for complex healthcare programs. We endure early clinical mornings, long night studies, and projects that stretch our capacity. Many balance work, families, caregiving responsibilities, and financial pressures. Some of us are immigrants or first-generation students. Some are stepping into advanced leadership roles. Some are pursuing research that would shape the future of healthcare. All of us have sacrificed something to stand here today. What makes this cross extraordinary is not just our academic achievement, but the depth of perspective we bring to the profession. Nursing demands more than knowledge. It demands humanity. It demands that we listen before we intervene. It demands that we advocate when systems fall short. It demands courage. As we graduate from the Johns Hopkins School of Nursing, we enter a profession consistently ranked among the most trusted ones. Trust is a privilege, and it's also a responsibility. We are called to bridge gaps in care, to challenge inequities, and to lead with integrity. And as I reflect on my own journey, I'm reminded that immigration is not only about crossing borders, but also about building bridges. Bridges between cultures, bridges between patients and providers, bridges between policy and lived experience. For many immigrant families, healthcare is tied to fear, uncertainty, and vulnerability. As nurses, we have the power to transform that experience into one of dignity and trust. Standing here today, I carry my heritage with pride. I carry the sacrifices of my family and my people. And I carry the belief that our diverse journeys are not separated from our professional identity. They are the very foundation of it. To our families and mentors and therapists, thank you. You know that. To my fellow graduates, may we lead with courage and compassion. And may we build a healthcare system where every person, no matter where their journey began, feels seen, heard, and valued. Congratulations, class of 2026. Our work begins now. Muchas gracias. Gracias, ma. Gracias, Tere. Las quiero.
That was fabulous. Thank you so much. Wow. I now invite